Hey guys, this is Not Lammers of invoked101. Welcome back. I just woke up and I just got done showering and getting ready for locals, so my hair's still kind of wet, as it always seems to be at the start of these videos. This is kind of a sad day. Last night, our locals announced that after this upcoming Tuesday, they will no longer be hosting in-store events. And that's for a number of reasons, but the main one is because they are moving. Not moving locations, they're moving out of state, they're taking the store with them, so it's not like they're hiring someone to take over the store, not take over the store, but to run the store while they're gone. So that's pretty unfortunate. On top of that, it's a free play locals, which typically just means there's no prize support. We don't pay in, it's just player ran. So this is kind of the end of an era. What really sucks is after spending about a year, 30 minutes away, I finally moved, and now I am a little closer to the game store. I'm quite a bit closer, actually. And of course, once everything is settled, like a month into getting everything set up and settled at the new house, the locals is like, oh yeah, no more events, which kind of sucks, but it happens. And so what the current plan is, Mia is also going to be filming her experience. So if you want to check out her video of this final locals, go check out Angel of Alchemy. I'll have her link down below, and I'll probably also put a community post with her video. Before we get too far into the video and I talk about what decks I'm taking with me today and what my plan is for free play locals, go down in the description. There's a link to our Discord. There's a link to our Instagram, I believe, and there's also some other really cool links where if you want to support the channel, you can, such as our Teespring, where you can get yourself some super cool invoked101 merch, including the shirt that I'm wearing today. There's also the Your Playmat affiliate link if you want to get yourself some really cool custom sleeves. Go ahead, click that link down there. It gives you 10% off at checkout, or you could just simply use my code invoked10YP. So anyways, with that said, I'm going to bring out the deck choices that I have, and we're going to talk about those. So I got my phone in my hand, and let's kind of run through the decks I have here. I have 5 decks, even though we're probably only going to do 3 rounds, so I'm just going to talk about which decks that I want to play the most, I guess. So the deck choices I have are B-Trooper, Invoked Eldritch, because of course it wouldn't be a locals with me if I wasn't representing Invoked. Super Quants, because they got all that new support with the 2E Telly and the Danger Nessie. Evil Twins, and Speedroids, again, because it wouldn't be a locals with me if I didn't play Speedroids. And I guarantee, so the whole idea that I had, since it's just a free play locals, was I was just going to play a different deck every round. That was going to be my goal. And I'm definitely thinking, I definitely know I'm going to play Invoked Eldritch, so I'm trying to cut this down to 3 and 4. So I really just need to cut one deck out, and I'm thinking it's going to be the Evil Twins. I don't feel super confident with them right now. I think I'm going to wait until Dama for that, which really is unfortunate because I would have loved to play for the Dama sneak peek. But yeah, we're definitely going to do Invoked. If Gara can bring us some danger monsters, this one would be pretty good. And then I think B-Trooper is going to be our 4th. So I think we'll do whatever round we feel like playing that, whatever round we feel like playing this, and et cetera, et cetera. But we will definitely play Super Quants probably first round if things aren't too crazy. But yeah, I think that's a good selection of boys right there. So I'm going to get these guys edited up. I'm going to see what I need for the side decks for each of these. Because some of them do have side decks. Like I think this one, and this one all have a side deck, or at least a partial one. So it's really just touching up this deck, and then we'll get down to locals. So I got my 4 deck boxes ready. We have the Invoker Binder with us. And the only thing we need to pick up when we actually get to locals is another pack of sleeves. So I'll catch you guys when we get there, and I'll finish sleeving up stuff, and I'll see you guys in round 1.
for our last locals, and it's pouring, so wish us luck, Nevins.
So it is pouring out right now. We just got to our store, and we're waiting for them to open up. We're waiting for the people to get here, and yeah, we could not see on the way here. It was ridiculous how wet and rainy and just drenched everything was. Everything should be fine on the way in there, and yeah, I'm super excited to play our last locals. And like I said, once we get in there, I gotta get a pack of sleeves, finish sleeving up one of the decks, and then I gotta wait on my buddy because he has a couple cards that I need for the deck. So I'll see you guys when we get that, and I'll definitely show off the 4 decks that we chose. Broke the board. Why? It's okay, I only lose the 1 bug. Atlas! Best boy, best boy. So B-Troopers won their game. We were getting a swift 2-0 against Dinosaurs and our good buddy JB, who doesn't play too much, which is the reason I picked bees. I didn't really want to blow him out of the water, and I knew bees could have the potential to really brick. So I was like, okay, well, I'll play B-Troopers and I'll see how that goes. And we ended up doing some pretty neat stuff with it. We made Atlas both games. Essentially what happened was game 1, I went first. I made Atlas and I sat on it. He Regeki'd me. Atlas stayed, and Atlas was big enough to withstand everything else that he had, because I also had the Bug Solemn Strike as well as Ash in my hand, so that was pretty good. Then game 2, he went first. He had the Ultimate Conductor. He actually did Ash Blossom us at one point on our Sting search, but we had the extenders to go through it. I opened Sting, Twin Bow, and Scout Buggy. So we used Twin Bow. He didn't Conductor, so we went into Armor Horn. Armor Horn let us get out the Scout Buggy. Again, he didn't flip the 2 Scout Buggies face down, so we went into Pico, and at that point, that was full combo. We were able to get the Kaiju that I had sighted in, and I Kaiju'd his big dinosaur. After that, it was just a quick, not necessarily quick, but it was a process of just getting rid of the other monsters, because as you guys know, Atlas is really the only beater in that deck aside from Doomdozer, who I searched in a later turn to get going. So overall, it was a really good game with B-Troopers, and I had a lot of fun, and I hope that I didn't completely discourage JB from playing. I did a thing. He didn't go, it wasn't as crazy as I thought it was going to be. So Eldritch already attacked, you banished the Phalanx. 25 to the 18.
To the 18,
yep. Right on. All right, we actually were able to pull it through. After he access code talkered me game 2, which you just saw in the little clip, or at least he was about to go into access code talker. He blew up the Mechaba, he ran over the Eldritch, and he popped 2 of my back row, but not the 3rd one. So what I was able to do was Alistair went through, he Lancey'd me, I got Invocation to my hand, and I top decked Nibiru. So what I did was I just sent the back row, I made Vert, and he didn't have the out for the Dragoon, so Dragoon popped access code, and that was game. From there, he scooped it up. But it was a really good game. I really liked playing against Alex, or Little Sheep. He's one of the better players here, which is kind of impressive. He's been one of the and he's been doing very well. He's been getting first almost every week for the last couple weeks, so now his run has come to an end. I have put him not at first with that. We still have 2 more decks. We have Super Quants and Speedroids, but we've ran through our B Trooper and our Invoked Eldritch, so it's really a toss-up what's going to happen with the other decks. Super Quants I am iffy about, but I do really want to play them, and then Speedroids I'm definitely feeling pretty good with, because Speedroids are the best. Anyways, I'll see you guys in round 3. We're about to get started. How you feeling about your final locals, man?
Final locals? We're from the Bears.
Oh wait, that's not a quant. Is there a quant? There we go.
Like, oh yeah, look at my common ash.
Look at my common ash. I summoned Magnus. Oh, really? You can't out Magnus? Story time about this Magnus. Story time about this Magnus. It was given to me by that guy over there. It's the boys. It's time. But we're playing against Dan. He's playing the one deck that like screwed me over at the YCS. So we'll see how this goes. I roll.
Yes, sir. Come on, dog.
Yes. All right. You going first?
I'll go first.
Alrighty. So what happened was we were able to. So what happened was our opponent actually had to leave like right after we started comboing off in our Speedroid game, which kind of sucked, but it's all right. So we ended up getting that one. He gave it to us, and I was like, all right. So Speedroids took their game. I was actually kind of glad I didn't have to play the game 2 and 3 of that one because I have no clue how that was going to go. But I do think that game 1, I had enough stuff to keep going that I think I could have done it. As far as pushing through, because he had activated Solemn Judgment, and I still had enough stuff to go into Rubber Band Shooter, get the extra normal summon, and potentially make Crystal Wing. So I think we had something there. But with all that, we ended our day with a record of 3-1 with 4 random decks. Super Quants being the only deck that legitimately took an L. And Speedroids being a deck that didn't get to fully play. Invoked Eldritch and B Trooper both took their games. And we got 3-1, as well as so did our buddy Spoon, and so did Little Sheep. So all of us ended up with a 3-1 record, which is pretty cool. It's pretty funny, and definitely a fitting way to send off the last locals that we had here. I want to thank you guys for watching. I want to thank you guys for watching all our other locals vlogs that we've done here. The store is amazing, and I'm very sad to see it go, but this was definitely a good way to send it off. So with all that said, I'll be leaving a link to the playlist of my other locals vlogs down below, and I'll be leaving a link to Mio's locals vlog for this one also there. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.